So the humpback whales were jumping out of the water and splashing down right by our boat. The um, the whales would also take their fins and kind of wave and like flap the water and do all kind of cool stuff. Um, the the whole experience with snorkeling and whale watching was just wonderful. It was about $93 a person, and it was well worth it. Um, we went exploring. We rented a Polaris Ranger side by side one day, and we drove all around to San Pancho. We had dinner over there, looked at some real estate when we were there. Um, we basically went south down to Punta Mita. We drove through the jungle and up on top of Monkey Mountain, and we drove all around Sayulita. We drove probably anywhere 70, 80 miles on this Polaris Ranger side by side UTV that we rented. Um, and that was $100, I believe, 95 or $100 for a 24-hour rental. Um, there's a number of beaches here as well. There's a what's called Muertos Beach, which is I think the dead beach. You park in a cemetery, and then you go to the beach. It's kind of cool. It's right near town. And there's a couple other beaches that are north of Sayulita that are more private, not as many people, um, and you have to hike on a trail to get there. Or what we did, we took our UTV and we drove down the highway, pulled over, and then we had a short 8 mile walk to a couple of these beaches. So I'm very impressed once again with Sayulita and the just the overall the weather, the feel, the look of things here, and I would certainly go back. You know, I would come back here, um, at least to visit. Um, depending on who I'm traveling with, I might stay here a few nights. It is, I'll forewarn people that it is noisy. So if you're a light sleeper, you might want to be on the far south end of town or the far north end of Sayulita. We are right near the downtown area, and it's not like it's a major problem, but you know, I've been woken up a few times just from loud bass and things like that from these open air nightclubs, and it's just something you would want to manage where you're staying. Maybe don't stay in a hotel that has a rooftop nightclub till 3 o'clock in the morning, like some of the ones that are here. And once again, I'm in an Airbnb right now. I'm sitting on the rooftop with the hot tub next to me, and there's like an open air day bed here, and it's quite lush, and it's very pretty here. Um, Basically, this Airbnb is up on top of a hill. There's about, I would say, 70 or 80 steps from the road to get up to this Airbnb. And when you're carrying luggage, it's a little bit of a struggle, but you know, in general, it's well worth everything that we've done here. It's like I said, a beautiful town. I would tell you to come and check it out. You know, see what all the fuss is about. This area is exploding. Once again, the rentals in the Puerto Vallarta area and north up to here, they were 2,000 a month in 2018. Now they're 4,000 a month. What was 4,000 a month is now 8,000 a month. What does that tell you? Right? People want to be here. This area is special. It's how would I put it? It is the cool place to be. It's the fun place to be in Mexico. It's also the safe place to visit. I'll add that into here that this area is quite safe. We have not had any problem whatsoever. I think if women traveling alone would not have any problem walking around at night or during the day. There's a strong sense of community here, where our realtor explained that if someone comes into town and they're not buying anything and they're just kind of around, the locals tend to escort that person away, take them out of the city. They tell them to leave because those are the people that are the pickpockets and such. So there's a strong sense of community and a, how would you put, uh, people are on they're on the lookout for nefarious individuals, and I think that's a plus because in many parts of the U.S. we don't have that. Um, so, with the safety and the culture, the good food, you know, once again, I highly recommend Sayulita, and I would tell you to go north to San Pancho and have lunch or have dinner. Check out the beach there. Uh, their downtown is wonderful as well. They call it San Pancho. It's also called San Francisco. It is known to be the chic San Pancho. Um, we also went down to Bucerias and we found some luxury um, condos for sale. That's an area that they refer to as the Golden Zone, and it's really quite special. Bucerias is more developed. There's high-rise condos there. It's how would you put, closer to Puerto Vallarta. It's closer to the all-inclusive resorts, but it's just north of all of the all-inclusive resorts. The beach there is a little more private, less people, whereas the beach over here in Sayulita is quite busy, but not. Um, it's not overly busy. We brought our own chairs from our Airbnb here. We have fold-up Tommy Bahama chairs, and we plopped them down in front of all of the other chairs that are there that people are paying to sit in, and we actually had a great time. And so I think the cool thing about Sayulita with the beach is that in town the beach is quite busy, but as you move north, there's less and less people. The beach is about a mile and a half long at least, the main beach, and you can just go a half a mile. Wow, there's some noisy birds here. Anyway, you can go half a mile or a mile north of the town, and you will have, almost no people, maybe just a few. So with that, um, I wish everybody luck in their traveling, and continue to follow me on my journey through life, and the best of luck to all of you. Peace out.